Okay, are you able to see my screen?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Okay, actually, last class, due to some technical reason, the proper recording was not there. I tried it, but it was showing some issue. So some of the part I'm going to repeat, okay, and then we'll move ahead. Yes, we were till this point. Yes, schedule line categories. Okay, schedule line categories. You are able to see my screen, right? Okay. So schedule line categories. Okay, we are studying VOV6 control. This is related to the schedule line categories. Schedule line categories, which tells us the confirm delivery dates. Okay, plus confirm quantity deliver. Okay, so this delivery dates and quantity is actually telling us the schedule line categories. Okay, schedule means scheduling the batch or scheduling that delivery, and this schedule line categories, which actually tells us these two things: upon what date the delivery has to be made and for what quantity delivery has to be made. Okay, so this is what the schedule line categories are. And as I explained you, where we find out that schedule line category, when we create the order /n VA01, see here, if you double click on the line item, here is the schedule line. So schedule line is telling us that upon what date the delivery can be done for this particular item. Okay, if the material is not there, then it will tell us that upon next date this material will be available. That time this confirm quantity and confirm delivery date both togetherly tells us the schedule line categories. Okay, so this is what is a schedule line window, where we find out a schedule line window. And here send the T code to define the schedule line category is VOV6. That is the same screen here. This is VOV6, where we find out a schedule line category. Okay, then the table for this schedule line category is VBEP. Table is VBEP. Okay, how we can find out? SE16N, and in that we have to add this table VBEP, and then we will get the schedule line for that. Okay, what is mean by that? Someone is waiting. What is mean by table /n SE16N? Okay, SE16N and VBEP. This is a table. Here you can see sales document schedule line data, sales document schedule line data. And always remember, schedule line data is we can find out at the item level or at any order. Okay, then define schedule line at VOV6. This is the path: SPRO, sales and distribution, then sales document, sale lines, and define schedule line category. Here this path also you can follow. And assign schedule line category is VOV5. So what is the difference in between these two windows? See, this is VOV6, here is a standard CP. Okay, this is CP, this is VOV6, right? This is VOV6, and I'll just minimize this and I will check for the VOV5 /n VOV5. So see the difference: maintain schedule line categories, and here assign schedule line categories. Okay, so here suppose item category is 10. Yeah, see here what is the difference in between these two? We can analyze here. This is VOV6, this is VOV6 and this is VOV5. Here from CP we can create MP, we can create ZP, we can create DP, anything with a new deterministic MRP. Copy from this, select this, then copy. Here is option to copy the new one. That means maintain or define or create a new schedule line from this VOV6. But when we create this, then we need to assign it with somebody, right? So here if I assign this with the tan, then it will show the CP. Okay, suppose I'll create another item category. Suppose I create another item category M10. Okay, so what will be my scheduling category? MP, right? Suppose I'll create another item category with Z10. See here MZ. So here is Z10. So what will be my schedule line category? ZP. Okay, now the third one, if I'll create the item category with D10, what will be my schedule line category? DP. So here is a definition or maintenance of a new schedule line category, and here is a assignment of a new category. Okay, for example, in the maths also, you create one value from X, you create another value. Suppose this is X is equal to 2X, and then this 2X you use in some formula. Similarly, to create this we need VOV6, and to assign this with somebody we need this VOV5. Okay, this is the correct understanding for VOV5 and VOV6. Okay, this is the stock. Then movement type. Okay, so that day I told you that how movement type works actually. Okay, so for example, movement type means basically when we create any material, when we manufacture any material, okay, so that manufacture or sellable material comes into one stock. Okay, that is what is called FERT stock. FERT stock is a finished goods stock. Finished goods means that manufacturing is completed for that good. So from this FERT or finished goods stock, we have various departments. Okay, first of all, this is now sellable item. Okay, so this is everything is done, quality and everything is done. Now this is a sellable item. Okay, now this material has been suppose 100 numbers has been sold out into the market, and out of those 100 number 20 numbers got failed in the market. So 20 numbers comes into the return stock. Okay, comes into the return stock. This 20 numbers comes into the return stock in the company. In the return stock, it has been sent to the quality inspection stock, quality inspection department. So here this 20 numbers has been sent to this quality inspection department, where we come to know that 10 numbers are fully damaged and 10 numbers are recoverable. Okay, so again these 10 numbers we do modification, we do certain quality testing and all. Again we will move to this sellable area, and again we can sell this. So this is a way. So how this is happening? No person is sitting there and doing this. Okay, this is a complete stock, 100 numbers has been given, then return has been 20 numbers has been written. No, this is happening automatically with the help of movement type. Movement types is having various numbers, and various numbers actually tell the system that now what functionality need to be performed. Okay, for example, this is from the sellable item from the company. When we try to sell the item to the customer, then the movement type works as an 601. 601 is a standard order where the PGI happen. PGI means post good issue happens. But whenever there is a return, then there are various 4 different movement types are there. Now what are those 4 different types of movement types? For the completely damaged material, it is 651. Okay, it is 651. Just wait for 1 minute. So these are the four categories of the return process: damaged material, over delivery, defective material, and expired material. Okay, now we'll focus exclusively on these four categories. You understood, right? Moment type is, what is moment type, right? Anybody having doubt? What is the moment type? Concept. It's configuration I'm telling you, but conceptual, everything, everyone is clear now? Yes, Akash, Rohit. Okay, so I'll move ahead. 651, 653, 655 and 657. Okay, now what is meant by damaged material? So for example, this is my manufacturing unit. Okay, and here is a FERT product is there. FERT product is there. Suppose I have sold 100 numbers into the market, and out of that, the scenario explains that 20 numbers are fully damaged. So that comes under this 651 category. This is first category, 651. Damage category is out of 100, 20 numbers are fully damaged. So while returning, if we use 655 number, then automatically the person like me can understand that this is a damaged material. Now the second category, over delivery. Suppose this is my manufacturing company, okay, Amul, okay, and Amul has manufactured, now as it is a summer season, so he has manufactured some 10,000 Amul ice cream packets, 1 kg ice cream of 10,000 packets he has manufactured in his company. So what Amul does, there are small vendors in each colony and each small vendor. So Amul's business is what? He don't sell 1 or 2 quantity. What he do? This 10,000 quantity he dump to everyone. Over delivery. What he do? 2,000. So his sell has been done for 10,000. So this vendor is having 2,000 kilo, this vendor is having 2,000 kilo, this vendor is having 2,000 kilo, this vendor is having 2,000, and this is 2,000 kilo. Suppose now this is a DMart. Now we'll exclusively focus on DMart. Now how much quantity DMart is having? 2,000. But now DMart understood that okay, 2,000 quantity is not sellable from my side in the coming 2 months. So this is overburden on me. So what DMart will say, instead of 2,000, he will return 1,000 to again Amul. So that comes under the over delivery category, 653. So now when Amul will return 1,000 quantity to DMart will return 1,000 quantity of 1 kg pack of Amul ice cream to the manufacturing unit of the Amul, then that return process will comes under the over delivery, and that is having number as 653. Is this clear? Every concept is different. Now the another material, 655 defective material. Okay, so this is a completely damaged. First scenario was there. This is second scenario, 653. Now the third, defective material. Okay, suppose now we will take this example. Yeah, manufacturing industry, they have sold 100 numbers into the market. Okay, 100 numbers into the market, and out of this 100 number, okay, they have noticed that 20, no, we will not take this one. Yeah, out of this 100 numbers, they have noticed that 5 items are defective items. What is meant by defective items? So we'll take example of some Sony stereo system, music system. Okay, so they have sold already, they have 10,000 quantity. Out of that 100 numbers they have sold to one of the brand showroom of Sony here in Pune or in Bangalore, and they come to know that out of this 100 items, 5 are defective items. So defective means what? Defective means there is some defect, and that defect can be analyzed, checked and corrected. Then these 5 items again can be sellable item. Okay, so when this Sony showroom from the Pune, he returns these 5 items again to the main manufacturing unit of Sony, that comes under the 655 category. that is called a defective material. There is a difference in between damaged material and defective material. Damaged material cannot be revert back, but defective material, yes, with the qualitative analysis they can return that goods, and that can happen. And expired material, 657. Okay, fourth concept. Okay, now everyone use milk in their home, right? Everyone use. Okay, so now suppose we are having Gokul milk here in Pune. Gokul is famous, and Gokul is pasteurizing 1 lakh liter every day. Out of this 1 lakh liter, they are supplying Pune region 20k, Mumbai region 20k, and different region 20k. Out of that, they come to know that this out of 20k, some 2000 liters milk has been expired. What is meant by expired? Their manufacturing date was, today is 29, their manufacturing date was 27th 4, and their expiry date is on 29th 4th morning 7 am. This is their expiry date. So this is already expired material. So this Pune region vendor, what he will do, he will supply, return this 2000 liter milk packets to the Gokul, and said that okay, we have received your milk packets not on 27, not on 26, but on 28th night. So how can we sell that? Because in one morning time, within 3 to 4 hours, we cannot sell this 2000 liter milk, right? Because people are seeing the expiry date. So in that case, this 655 comes into the picture, which is called the expired material. So these are the various movement types for each of the category. Now, any doubt in these 4 categories, that how this works, movement type? Yes. If I'll take your mock interview tomorrow after this training is over, then I will ask you, okay, what is the moment, what is meant by moment type? So you have to explain the definition. Second thing, I'll ask you, okay, how many moment types you know? These are the simple questions asked in the interview. So you can tell multiple, 655, 656, 651, 657. If the interviewer is more curious to know from you, he will ask, okay, can you please give me the example of expired material? So you can give this example of the Gokul milk. If he'll ask you, okay, can you please explain me what is the 653 moment type, how it is used? So you can explain this second scenario. Got my point? Over delivery, that how this Amul has created 10,000 kilograms of ice cream, then he has supplied to different vendors. The DMart has received 2,000, but DMart understood that okay, my sale is not up to that much limit, so I should return the 1,000 quantity of ice cream packets. So that return is over delivery. Due to over delivery, he has to return. So these are the various scenarios. Any doubt till this point?
No, sir.
Okay, yeah, then I'll just go ahead. Now, more interesting into that. Okay, now just understand this scenario step by step. Okay, I have created an order for 5 numbers. This is my order number. Then I created the delivery. Okay, this is my order, 5 numbers. This is my delivery, 5 numbers. This is my invoice, 5 numbers. So anything, you take it at anything. Okay, but now I understood that out of this 5, 3 numbers are having some issue. So three numbers of material has to be returned, right? So return process is like that only. Return, we have to create the order, that is a return order. Then we have to create the return delivery, that is again a return delivery, VL01, and we have to create the return invoice, right? See, everywhere where return is written here. Return, RETURN, is written here, WRTTEN. Okay, so there is 2D returns: return, the order, return deliver, and return invoice. So how much quantity I need to return? 3 numbers. So I'll create the return order for 3 numbers, return delivery for the 3 numbers, and return invoice for the 3 numbers, right? Here, while returning, while normal delivery we do the PGI, but here we are doing PGR, that is return, not PGI. Okay, Now we saw 651, 653, 655 and 657. But now in the industry there are again some of the more moment types. How those works, now we'll see. Up to this point, hope everyone is clear. I've created order for 5 numbers, delivery for 5 numbers, invoice for 5 numbers, then return order for 3 numbers, return delivery for 3 numbers, return stock for 3 numbers, right? Now this return stock is at my company. Initially it was 0 numbers, now it is 3 numbers in my company in the return stock department. Up to this, okay, I think clear, no one is having any doubt, right? Because next to that I'm going to explain you the deeper scenario. Okay, now you understood that how this 3 numbers has been written, right? Here 3 numbers has been written from the market. So now as soon as this 3 numbers has been written, just follow this arrow, this comes into my company here, return stock. Okay, now just try to understand that these are my 4 departments: unrestricted stock, quality inspection stock, return stock and block stock. These are my 4 departments. Goods is moving into these 4 departments only. Here I have explained the processes and here moment type. Okay, once you can understand this, I'm sure you can definitely beat any interviewer. This is the with the clarity I have noted here. Okay, just try to understand now with deep observation. Return stock, I have received 3 numbers. Okay, now from return I want to check the quality. So where I will move the stock? From return, where I will move the stock? Quality inspection, right? So here from return, the quality inspection department, I'll move the stock. So as I told you, movement of stock is no one is doing manually, it is happening to the moment type. So here what is the moment type? 657, correct? Here is the process. Now my process is return to quality inspection, and how this is happening? 457. This first step is clear? Yes. From return stock I am sending the goods to the quality inspection stock. How much stock? 3 numbers. Now 3 numbers has been reached to which department? Quality inspection. Okay, this is the moment type for that 457, and this is the process, return to quality. Now 3 numbers has come into the quality inspection. I come to know that out of 3, 2 are repairable material. Okay, and 1 is a damaged material. 3 means 2 plus 1. 2 are repairable, that's what it is. It comes under this department, unrestricted material, and 1 is in the quality inspection. I come to know that it is fully damaged. So it has not moved to any department, but it is in the same department. See, as this is a repairable material, by using 321 I have moved that 2 quantities into the unrestricted stock. Okay, this is material or unrestricted stock. Okay, 2 numbers here. Okay, so now from quality to unrestricted, see here, from quality to unrestricted stock, what is the moment type? 321. Got my point? So out of these 2 which are repairable, I send that repairable material to the unrestricted stock. 2 numbers, but 1 number was fully damaged, so I kept in the same department here, quality inspection. So now this is a damaged stock. So second process, second step is complete. Is it clear to everyone? Now the third and fourth process is remaining. So now this is damage. So damage, this is fully damaged, right? So damage, we have one department here, a block stock department. That material is blocked now. We cannot do anything with that material. So to coming to the block, we have 2 steps. First is damaged material has to come into the unrestricted stock, and then from return stock. This damaged material from the quality inspections department, it should come into the return stock first, and from the return stock department it should come into the block stock. Now from this damage 1 numbers quality inspection, by using 458 it has moved to the return stock here. See here, damage 1 stock, and from here it has moved to the block stock by using 459. See, from quality to return, this is a quality to return, and return to block, this is return to block. This is 458, this is 459. You got my point? So return, see, quality to return first material will come. See here, one numbers has come with using 458, it has come to the return stock, and from here it has jumped to the block stock, right? Return to the block stock. This is 459. Any doubt till this point now? It is simple process. Return stock was there, 3 numbers. It has moved to the quality. From the quality, we splitted this into 2. 2 plus 1. 2 is repairable and 1 is damaged. So this one material from the quality stock, it has moved to the return stock, and from the return stock it has moved to the block stock. Quality to return, see here, quality to return it is 458, and return stock to block stock it is 459. So this is what is the moment type is working. Any doubt till this point? This everything is just because of one number, and that number has already told you. Okay, here these numbers are here. See, this is a moment type. See, you will see all the numbers here, right? Just now we have seen this number 321, 457, 321. See here, quality to unrestricted, right? Then 457. Here is 457. Return to own quality inspection stock. Return to own quality inspection stock. Like this, various moment types are there, right? So as per the business scenario, we have to run this. Any doubt till this point, or you want me to explain it again? It is simple. See, follow the path only. Return stock I have received. How does return stock has received? पहले 5 number थे, then return stock has been 3 numbers. Then this 3 number came into the return stock. Then it has to come to the quality. In the quality I come to know 2 numbers are repairable, 1 number is damaged. Then this damaged material I have to move to the block stock. But directly move to the box stock, there is a 1-step return stock. So this damaged material first comes into the return stock with the 458, and from the return stock it will come to the block stock with the 459. These are the processes, these are the moment time. Okay, and these are the different processes that that day I explained you. Yeah. Then the consignment fill up, consignment issue, consignment return, and consignment pickup. Okay, that day I explained you, but again I'll yes. Guys, please ask me if you have any doubt. Okay, don't keep mum. Okay, I don't want to go ahead. If you have any doubt, right? Please try to ask me. Okay, so this is consignment fill up, consignment issue, consignment return, and consignment pickup. Okay, first of all, consignment means what? Consignment is just like a contract. Okay, where this is the Maruti Suzuki. Maruti Suzuki is having 500 cars. Out of that 500, they keep 50 cars to the Varun Motors, who is a local showroom. He is a local vendor who is having multiple cars from Suzuki, from Hyundai, from Charlotte, different cars. But out of that 50 cars, Maruti has sent him. And try to understand this Maruti, though it is sending 50 cars to Varun Motor has not pay anything to this, because this is for the display purpose. What contract has been decided that Varun Motor will sold out to the customer, and when customer will give the money to the Varun Motors, then those cars money has been returned to the Maruti. But the condition is Varun Motor has to sell the car first. Okay, so consignment fill up means it is filling the box of someone with free of cost. That is what is called the consignment fill up. Consignment issue. Now how much quantity Varun has? 50 cars. Out of 50, Varun sell to the customer 5 cars. So Varun stock has been reduced or what? Yes, Varun car stock reduced from 50 to 45. Okay, so this 5 cars has been sold by Varun to the customers. Okay, now customer in the market 5 cars were there, but customer has faced some of the serious issue in the engine for the 2 cars. So 5 minus 2, here 54 already there, plus 2, here is a 47. Okay, so now 2 materials has been returned from the customers to the Varun motor, right? So this process is called the return process, and this process is called the issue process. Now these 2 cars, do you think that Varun will keep it with him? No, Varun will return these 2 cars again back to the Maruti company. This is the complete process. Any doubt till this point? Consignment fill up, consignment issue, consignment return, consignment pickup. I think this is the 3rd or 4th time I am explaining this process. So I don't think any doubt anyone has. Yes, Tushar, Akash, Sagar.
No, sir.
Okay, can you please explain me? Anyone? If you get mistaken, I'll correct it. No problem. Let me know what you understood actually. Anyone? Yes, explain in Hindi. No problem. It is simple process, right? Yes, anyone? Yes, Rohit. Oh, everyone is silent.
Hello.
Yes, Rohit. Please go ahead.
In consignment fill-up,
Yes,
company provide a product. In here, Maruti provided Varun Motors to 50 cars.
yes, correct,
Here, Varun Motors fill up stock with 50 cars.
correct,
In consignment issue,
mm-hmm.
Varun Motors sold 5 cars,
Correct,
and their stock will be 45.
correct,
In consignment returns,
right,
out of 5 cars,
yes,
2 cars are damaged.
damage, correct,
So these 2 cars, Varun Motor will return to Maruti.
yes, in the last process, correct,
Yeah,
okay.
in consignment pickup, well, like Maruti will
Yes.
pick up that 2 cars from
Yes.
Varun Motor.
Yes, perfect. Thank you so much, Rohit. Okay, so nicely explained by Rohit. Good. And see, now this is a process, right? Everyone is clear with now, right? So now, as I told you, here Maruti is not getting any money here. So just like a performa invoice, first try to understand difference between the performa invoice and normal invoice. Performa invoice is just an dummy invoice which is having cost at 0, and normal invoice which is actual invoice and which is having some cost involved in that. Okay, this is a different. Here it acts as an performa invoice, and here is actual invoice. Here is return invoice because this is a return material, and here is no money transaction involved. Okay, here is a performa invoice, that means cost is 0. Here is the invoice, that means cost is X. Here is a return invoice, that means cost is minus X. That the same cost is getting returned. Here is no money involved. Okay, because this is just a returning process. The same thing I explained here. Consignment fill up. Now just correlate all the things in one screen. Consignment fill up, consignment issue, consignment return, and consignment pickup. First of all, for the VOV7 screen, for the consignment fill up, item category is KBN. VOV6 screen, item category for consignment issue is KEN, then this is KRN, this is KAN. Okay. Oh, what happened? Yes, this is KN. So here, now try to understand the billing relevance scenario here. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, try to understand this billing relevance. Oh, just wait. Yes. So try to understand this billing relevance scenario. What is mean a billing relevance? I explained you at the time of VOV7. VOV7 tells us whether this item is relevant for the billing or not. Okay, whether this item is relevant for the billing or not. That is what this field is telling us, VOV7. Now VOV7, how it is in the connection with VOV7, that is the field, billing relevance. Now as I told you, this is perform invoice, so zero invoice, right? So for the perform invoice, billing relevance is D, but this is the actual invoice, second process. So here the second process, it is A, which is called a delivery related billing document. Third process is the return process, it is B, that is order related billing document, and it is blank, not relevant for the billing. So this is the interconnection between VOV7 and VOV6. Okay, if you show the higher level of experience and with this much clarity, if you can explain to the interviewer, believe me, there is no reason that they will not select you. Okay, now you understood that why there is a what is the difference in between perform invoice and normal invoice. Perform invoice is always having the cost as 0, normal invoice is having cost as X amount. So for the first process, consignment fill up, as Maruti is simply keeping those cars as a display, so there is zero money involved in that. But in Varun Motors, he is actually selling this cars to the customer, so price is involved here, and those cars are getting returned, so the same amount what Varun has received, he has to pay back, so again cost is involved here. But here simply sending back those materials, so no money is involved. Same thing we can see on the system, because see, every time we cannot do it manually, so we can, through the system we can understand if it is D, right? If it is D, just wait, I'll just keep on charging. Okay, yeah. And then VOV6, we can see that this is a schedule line category for first is E1, then C1, then D0, and it is F1. Okay, then the for sales document type is this line, and moment type is this. Okay, if you go into the VOV6 and check one by one, okay, in the VOV6, if you check one by one, what is E1, what is C1, what is D0, what is F1, then you can correlate these all the parameters there. Okay, up to this point, any doubt? Why this is D, why this is A, B, and why it is blank? Is it clear to everyone? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it is little tricky, but believe me, this is the way you have to work into the real time. Okay, this is the way you have to work into real time. With this correlation with each other, that is what is required while working in the real time. Okay, no one will ask you the definition. Okay, tell me so and so what is the moment type. These are very simple. We can say now these are the very buddy questions, into the budding level questions. No one will ask you. Everyone will ask you the controls. If you want to broadcast yourself as an experienced or as an matured consultant, then yes, you need to know each and every controls. Okay, now the same thing I'll tell you on the system. Okay, try to understand each and every control the way I am explaining you. Right now, this is a C and CP. So here, first of all, I'll show you. Now we are at this column. First we'll check for E1 and C1, then D0 and F1, right? First E1, this consignment issue. Slash VOV6. E1, C1, VOV6. D0, right, and then VOV6. F1 consignment pickup. Okay, now this is all the processes on one screen. Okay, now just try to understand this E1, C1, D0 and F1. Okay, this is a what is the process? First process is consignment issue. Okay, second is consignment. First one is consignment fill up, second one is consignment issue, third one is consignment returns, and last one is consignment pickup. Okay, so here the moment type is 631. Then always try to remember like this. First of all, don't forget this name: consignment fill up CI, then consignment fill up is CF, then this is CI, then this is CONR, consignment return, and this is CP. Okay, so 631 and 632, then 633 and 634. Always remember like this: 631, 2, 3 and 4, 631, 2, 3 and 4, like this. Okay, and now you can analyze here one striking point. See here requirement assembly tick mark, here is also tick mark, here is also tick mark, but here it is blank. Can anybody explain me the logical way why we cannot do this requirement availability check here in the third process? It is nothing to do with the SAP. It is simple general logic. This is a fill up process. So company is filling up the stock into the Varun Motors. So we know how much quantity we have, and we also know how much quantity Varun have now. That means availability check is possible here. Again, Varun Motor was selling the goods. Varun is having 50 cars, and out of that he is selling 5 cars. So we know how many availability was there. But do you know that how much quantity customer will return to you? No, that we don't have control. Tomorrow 1 car will come. Day after tomorrow 2 cars will coming into return, and after 1 month again 3 cars will coming into return. So we don't have the authority here to cross check how much customer will return to us. That's what it is, blank. And once this material comes to the Varun Motor to send it back to the Maruti, then also we know Varun Motor was initially having 45 cars and he received 2 back. So now Varun is having 47. Out of that 2 are damaged. So 2 cars will be returned to the Maruti showroom. So here we can do the availability check. Okay. So this is a tricky interview question. They may ask, okay, can you please explain me, Somnath, if you are already working on this process. So out of this 4, which is the process where we cannot do the availability check? So without thinking much, you should answer it CONR. Another fellow will ask you, okay, Tushar, can you please explain me what are those 3 processes where availability check has been done? So you should answer for this one is possible, this one is possible, this one is possible. It is not possible for this. Another thing, the interview question will be like this: what is a D0? Answer is schedule and category for the return process. Somebody will ask you interview, what is the moment type 634, which is applicable where? You can tell this it is applicable in the interviewer. See, in this screen only there are more than 10 questions. Got my point? This is the way we have to learn. Okay, any doubt till this point? Okay, I'll just close this. Okay, so this is the interconnection I have explained you. Okay, now I'll tell you that where these all parameters we can see into the system. Okay, if I am giving order, so where these all parameters I can see into the system. Now I'll give the orders, -VA01. OR, instead of OR I'll create consignment fill up. Okay, so first I have seen CA, sales document type CF. We have seen that at the first screen only, right? See here, CF we have seen here, right? So first screen only, enter now. Now we have to check where we can see the KBN and E1. First of all, add the material. Okay, now we want to find out KBN. Where is the KBN? Okay, here is a KBN. See, item category is KBN, right? Now next thing, this is a KBN, schedule and category E1. Where we can find out the schedule and category? Check schedule and category, it is E1. Got my point? Okay. Then MRP type PD and ND. MRP type, this field comes into material master. Okay. So where I will find out? Come back, click on here, go to extras. Here go to environment. Here is a display material. It will directly go to the material master now, right? And here is option MRP1. Click on here, select this. Can you see here? MRP type PD. This is MRP type PD. Got it? So this is the MRP type PD or ND. We saw this, we check this, we check this, then we check this, and then where is the moment type 631? Okay, this is a PD we saw. Now the last thing is remain moment type. First of all, to check the moment type, we have to save the order. We save the order and go to the delivery, VA02, enter, go to the delivery. Here is a goods moment data, click on that. Here is a moment type 631. Okay, so this is an interconnection. Any doubt till this point that where these all things we can see? I have written everything here. Where you will find out this at the VA01 main screen. This is the second screen. E1 PD and D we found out, and 631 we found out 631. Got my point? Any doubt till this point? Yes. Okay, so the this remaining part is we can finish in tomorrow's class, and then day after tomorrow we will start our next control, that is delivery document type. Okay, so any doubt till this point, please let me know. If you don't have doubt, so I'll just stop it.